Well, it's a beautiful day here in the Bay Area, and it's a great day when I got my smoker going. Gonna be smoking some baby back ribs here, and it makes my day. I love barbecuing, love smoking ribs, and right here back of the shop. So, on to my episode of Quickies here, guys. Hey guys, I thought I'd show a couple of my welding setups that I have. This is your standard shop cart, and I had a buddy that was throwing away that welding table. It actually had legs on it. I took the legs off of it and ended up mounting it to the cart here. So it's basically 3 foot wide, 3 foot across, and about 30 inches, 3 foot by 30 inches. As you can see, it sits on a standard shop cart. And then underneath, you got the grinders hanging there, small air grinders, and then the adjustable stands are there. So everything's sitting on the cart, and it can get out of the way and get off to the side. I do need to probably put some heavier duty casters underneath it just to carry the weight better. But it's served me well so far, and it works good, gets out of the way. And then one of my welders here is a Powermatic 200, an older guy, and picked this up not too long ago for a couple $100, and it's just a beast. It just works so great. I'm really happy that I purchased it. Also wanted to show you these guys. I never came across these. I picked them up in a shop that was selling some tools. They're vise grips, and the attachments here, I've never seen them. They are by Vice Grip. Here's the number on the small one, the 310S, and on the bigger, longer version is a 318. And let me set the camera down and show you how easy these things are to use. It's pretty slick. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I thought I'd just use the cart as an example. Hopefully I'm in frame there. But basically, all you would do is, if I'm going to clamp right here, you can see how much bigger it is. Just slide it down and pull the vice grip. Boom. You got a clamp. You see how it just slides on the bar there. Really works out slick. So anyway, I thought I'd show those to you guys. I've never come across them before. This is my fixed bench for welding. I set it up where I could store everything, so I've got a little Lincoln Tombstone AC welder underneath there for arc welding. I've got a smaller Miller wire feed underneath the table. I had that before I bought the larger unit. And then I've got my, I ended up with small bottles again for storage. So everything kind of fits under the bench right here. Let me clean off the bench, and I want to show you this arm setup that I built there. I did pick up a hood, 15, 20 years ago. The hood's there, but I never put the exhaust system on it. So, oh well, it looks good, but it's non-functional. One other little item I see hanging here while it's there is a welding spider. I think you guys have seen these. If you were going to weld, you know, you're going to weld this couple little items. You can just set it right on there to hold it in place with the weight. This one I happen to make out of an axle, or front hub off of my truck that wore out, and so it does give you some ability to turn it. If you turn it too far, though, it falls in. But it does give you some ability to adjust. So I thought I'd show that also. But I'll clean off the bench and we'll take a look at this arm setup I built. Hey guys, I wanted to show you this arm setup that I made. As you can see, it swings out off the table. It actually rotates. So this table here is roughly 15 by 17. It's a piece of plate that I had. I drilled it for hold down bolts on it. The table rotates this direction, so you can rotate in any direction you want. And then this arm right here extends, so the table can also pull out in this direction. And then this gooseneck here, loosening this bolt here, I'll go ahead and do it. As you can see, the gooseneck can drop down and the whole table can get lower also. So it gives you a lot of ability to rotate and to weld angles. You weld on it, get the part level with the floor when you're welding. If there's a little bit of flex, you can always put a stand underneath it. But it's worked really well for me. Wasn't my design. I happened to see it on the web and copied it. But it's come in really helpful. So I thought I'd just show that to you. The other thing, if it's in frame here, I'll show you real quick, is my gas model setup. Since I wanted this compact and actually shoves back in there a little bit further, I had made a push-pull pin, so my handle extends. So when I wheel the cart around the shop, I can just pull it up and lock it in place, and then for storage the handle goes back down. So that's worked out pretty slick here also. Anyway, kind of wanted to show that table for Adam over at Abom79. He was showing a large chuck that he was going to mount and make for a welding table, and I just wanted to kind of show him my idea. I kind of kidded with him there, but where he can do the same thing and make the table rotate in both directions. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. One final item, guys. The other day I showed you replacing my bandsaw tire. I replaced it. It's working good, so I've cut up all these parts. Going to make Tom Techniques stack blocks. He's on his website, in his video, he's provided all the drawings for the stack block setup. So a little project I'm working on for myself. Show you over here the tires installed, and the saw is just working fantastic. And just to throw in at the end here, my this table doesn't have a slot for a miter gauge, and I don't have the rip vents for this saw. Thought about building one, and ended up doing this. This is a Jorgensen. It's a push-pull clamp, so it'll clamp or it'll push both directions. And what I ended up doing is just making a wood fence and put the bar into this wood fence, and it works really well. Just set it there in place, clamp it down, and you have a fence. And pop it off, it's boom, it pops off. So quick little trick. Used the fence last night. They made it a high-low both directions, so I can have a high fence or a low fence. May make one out of aluminum or steel for the unit, but this was like a little prototype that I put together. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Really happy my saw is back in action.